Good morning, everybody. It's Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations. And the light, of course, is shining off my hair, even though I'm reflecting it. But it comes with the white hair, I guess you could say. I've had this white hair since late 20s. Not as much, but it has blossomed. It is me. So October plans. Well, anyway, first of all, back up. Welcome to Friday Sews. This is the brainchild of Jen at Today in Jen's Sewing Room, I believe. And I am just going to share kind of what I've done this week sewing-wise and how I finished up October. Well, October plans, I had a few, and I did cut things out this week. I have not cut the robe out, and this is the robe fabric to refresh your memory. Hi, Janet Nash. Good morning. I do have the pattern pieces right here, all cut out. So I need to cut this out. Getting things cut out for me is more than half the battle. Once they're cut out and I'm in the mood to sew, I can sew a whole bunch of stuff. I can't force myself. That's why I could never do this for a living, because then you're on a schedule and takes away all the fun. Anyway, in that same pattern, which I'm not sure, here it is, this pattern here, the McCall's 3370, I'm also making this top and the shorts. Hi, Teresa. I wanted to make the pants, but what I'm doing is I'm copying an idea that Dee did over at Dee and Dory Design Dreamers. Dee had at one point taken one of those 2-layered fleece blanket kits, you know, where you get the top and you get the back and you sew them together and voila, you've made a blanket. I didn't have enough for my size because I'm a larger lady. And so I'm making the shorts and the short top. And these are going to just be things to hang around at the house. And I'll wear my warm robe over these. But these will still be quite warm. And in South Carolina, it never gets super cold. So these are the shorts for the first one. And let's see. I've got them kind of put together here. Hang on. This is a short piece right here for the first blanket, from the first blanket kit. And, you know, this is like one side. Like so. So that'll be part of the shorts. And then to go with this pair of shorts, this is the drawstring piece. I have this for the top, and I had to utilize the edging. So these are the sleeves. I'm going to have a little koala bear peeking. So that'll be a sleeve, and then the body of it, this is the front. The front is like this, and then the back will be like this, because there was this big border all the way around it, so I had to utilize the fabric the best way I could. So that's the first little lounge set. It's going to be super warm in this fleece, and I just wanted to try it. If these don't work out, I've tried it. I've at least taken the idea and tried to do it. And then let's show you the other, from the other blanket kit, because I bought 2 blanket kits. And then this one is a cat themed here. So this is the shorts. Shorts there. And this is a sleeve. And I tried to make sure all the cats are right side up. And that's facings. Oh, wait. Now I'm not sure what that piece is. Because here's the sleeve. Oh, that was the back of it. This is the sleeve. And the cats are sideways, but that's okay because when they're on your arm, this one's going to end up being either right side up or upside down, depending on which way. I missed that one. This is the front here. So when you open this, that's going to be the front of this one. So I got those two sets cut out. And I need to cut the robe out. And then the only other thing I had on my October to-do list was the hoodie hug dress, which I have it cut out too. This is the hood here. And this material, me and this type of material don't generally get along. So I'm a little concerned, but I'll do the best I can. I just want to show you one piece of this. This is a piece of the hood here. This is that real slinky knit, which will be great for the dress, but me and knits don't generally get along. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't find that new Gutermann thread that everybody's talking about that you can sew knits on your regular sewing machine with a straight stitch. I think it's called Miraflex, but I did find Coats and Clark has a similar thread. Let me see. I put it in here because the cats thought it was a toy. It is called Eloflex. Eloflex. Almost had it. There we go. Nope. But I just got a white or a silverish color. Because if you don't have a matching thread, if you use silver, it generally will blend anyway. So I got this thread. I'm kind of chicken to try it on this dress. I have loaded thread on the serger so I could sew this little dress all on my serger. But the serger and I aren't the best of friends either. I am trying to learn how to use all this expensive equipment, but sometimes they win. The equipment wins over me. I'm old school. My sewing machine is from 1982. So that should tell you something. So that's it on the sewing front. I mean, seriously, that is it. I didn't get anything else done. Monday, I waited all day thinking, oh, they'll come and fix the washer, and nothing happened. And then another parts box arrived. So now we're like, what is going on? Because we thought it was just the motor, but they sent a new agitator too. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I am beyond frustrated over this thing. I'm trying to let it go, but it still irks me. I need to get a cup of coffee. But he's coming today. At least that's what they said. That's life, is worrying over that. My husband's going to the doctor today. He's having some health concerns, but we're hoping it's nothing serious, but better to get checked out than not. While I was at the grocery store, I got the other eye drops that my eye doctor from Greenville area had recommended, the little Refresh. She said use Refresh during the day and the one that starts with S at night. And for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. Because especially my right eye has been drying during the night, and I'll wake up and it'll feel just like somebody's thrown glass in my eye, and light hurts so bad. So I'm really, really glad I am seeing a basically diabetic specialist for eye care later this month to to check my eye. I do have concerns with the right eye. I have enlarged nerve endings, and I've been told I had a bleed at the back of my left eye. So yeah, it's time for a really good checkup, and we're hoping the insurance will kick in by then. So we're just taking care of ourselves the best we can, and I try not to worry about things like that if I can. Let's see what else. Oh, good morning, Barbara. I didn't see you sneak in. I saw Janet and Teresa. Did anybody else sneak in? No. Um, oh my word, Janet. Are you going to make one, or did you all buy one? It's that time of year where everybody's catching everything. Teresa, my mom has a leopard mini dress from the 60s that she said she wanted to be buried in, but now she's going the cremation way because she's donating their body. My stepfather and my mom are donating their bodies to research, and then they'll be cremated. So now I want to ask her, what's going to happen with that leopard mini dress? Can we get rid of it now? Just we like to joke with her about the mini dress yeah. I'm just looking at my chat. Oh, I love ginger biscuits or ginger cookies. They are so good. At Christmas, I generally get myself a tin of the thin, wafer thin ginger cookies that come, I think, from England at World Market. They're a fair trade store here. And so I go and get me a tin of those. And I also like to get a tin of the peppermint bark at Christmas time. Hi, Miss Lennox. Welcome, Lena. And I guess I'm caught up with that. Now, I also, as everybody that watches me knows, it's getting hot in here. I also crochet. Excuse the gray paint. This is my paint shirt when I'm painting house. And yeah, because of the laundry situation, I'm pulling from my work clothes right now. Anyway, I do crochet as well, and I have so enjoyed the Tunisian crochet. I went looking on the internet for a free pattern for just a small sweater, and this is a Tunisian baby sweater from a blog called Dawn's Stuff, and she put this up in January of 2012. And I've made this. And you guys, if you just sat and worked on this, you could make this baby sweater in about 2 or 3 hours. This is the front. And the yarn I used is Lion Brand Yarns Mandala. And this color is called Happy. And I bought 2 skeins. And I've got enough here that I could make the larger size. This one I made with a size I hook for the body, and then the neckline and the cuffs and the ribbing were done with a G. So I want to make another one and use a J Tunisian Afghan hook and an H regular hook. So I'm going to try the other size. I simply want to see how different they are, because this is basically a newborn sweater. If you ask me, this probably won't fit a baby for very long, but it's so cute. And the way the yarn is striping, so as you go, it changes color on its own. I don't have to change the color. It changes as you work your way through the stitches. And then the back is orange on the bottom, and I ended up with just this little bit of red. The color switched to red right at the end. And I thought how cute it would be. I have some labels over there. I was thinking of just stitching on the outside of this, one of those labels, and it says handmade with love, and stick it on the back. Now, who am I going to give this to? I don't have a clue. I don't have a lot of young people in my life, or even young couples in my life. So I don't know. It's cute. I told everybody I might put it on a teddy bear and have it just sitting somewhere. But it's a darling. And this is the honeycomb stitch that I think we've done in our Tunisian crochet along, which I need to do that yet. I haven't even started on the block. So after I sign off from this, I'm going to go in search of our tutorial video. I'm hoping I don't have to lead it this time. I'm hoping I can find someone to teach that's already done it on YouTube. I like to do that because then I'm bringing my group of folks that are learning Tunisian to a channel instead of me trying to learn from the book and then share it with you guys. I would rather share new to me, new to you channel to help that channel grow. And that way, oh, Barbara, I can do that. I'll look and see how much that would cost, and I would send that to you. What was I saying? Yeah, I want to try to help channels, that already have done the work of the tutorials. And sometimes it's easier for me to do that than try to learn the stitch and then share it with you. I can do that. They're getting really particular about how we handle the mail to go overseas now. They used to, if it was a large envelope and it was just small bits of even paper and stuff, it would be fine. But now if it's over a 1/4 inch thick, no matter what's in it, they're making us fill in custom forms. So that's why I didn't get to send something to Carol this past month. And now I'm going to add to it because she won one of the comment picker giveaways for the month. So yeah, it's just the postage is getting harder and harder to deal with. They're talking about making our first class stamp go from 60 cents to 63 cents. And it just seems like everything's just going up and up and up. But that's rotten anyway. So I'm going to work on our block, and I'm hoping to get mine started so I can show you at least where I started. And I'm hoping to find a tutorial. What I might do, if I can't find one for the next stitch in the book, I might go to the next stitch and see if I can find one. And then we'll jump back to a stitch. But we'll have a stitch up today is what I'm saying for our Tunisian crochet along. And I guess I'll share that real quick. As far as how that's working out. I got this box on clearance at Joann's, and it's holding my yarn and the blocks we've made. So that was the pearl grid stitch. This one I would love to do a sweater in. It's the Tunisian extended simple stitch. And yes, I cannot talk this early in the morning. But this is the book we're using for that. And I usually have that video up at by 10 o'clock on Fridays, but today might be a little late. The full stitch was another one that I really liked. Basket stitch. There are some I will never try again, I don't think. But yeah, the rest of them are in here. And my idea is I'd like to take these squares and make one of these 1970s kind of sweaters. But I've got to adjust how many because this pattern uses Each square is only 2 3/4 inches or 7 by 7 centimeters. So mine are closer to 5.5, 6. So I won't need as many blocks to make a sweater as they used here. So we'll do that after a while, or I will do that. Let me put the book back in here so I don't lose it. And that stores everything in one place, and the cats can't play with the blocks. And I think that's about all I have. Oh dear, Barbara, that's awful. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can still see it, but there's a cat freaking out on this cup. You can kind of see it there. And it used to say up here, I am perfectly calm. I love funny mugs. It's one of my things. I just love a good funny mug. Oh, you made a dress? Yeah, I remember people in high school would have the granny square dresses. I guess their grandmas made them for them. I don't know, or maybe they did. But that was late 70s. So Barbara, yeah, I'll look that up and see how much it would cost. And I hope it'll fit your little teddy. I can measure it real quick for you. And yeah, if you'll pay the postage, I'll send it to you. You've been so sweet to me. Let me get a measuring tape. Do you want it in centimeters or inches? Across the tummy, it is 7 inches. So that means it's 14 inches around. And the neck opening, it stretches some. And around the neck is about 13 inches. And the sleeves from the shoulder to the wrist are only 4 inches long. And overall, from shoulder to bottom is about 8.5 inches. So I'll send that to you. I'll work it up and let you know. So I'll just put on there Barbara Every. And the yarn, I just love the color name. It said happy on it. I need a haircut so bad. Either that or I need to let it grow out and do a ponytail every day. Okay, I think that's all I have to share. A lot of the other things I do are art related. And so you can check my other videos if you're interested in that. I try to keep this one more on the sewing front on Fridays, and try not to drag too much of the art in unless it's something I really enjoyed. And I'm including the crochet because that's a clothing and blankets and that kind of thing. So it's creating with fiber is what I'm thinking. And Janet's working on her blue page right now. There goes Howard. I'm surprised he hasn't jumped up here to get some of this coffee. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I will come back and do a short video on the next stitch. I meant to tell you what that stitch is going to be. So the stitch I'm going in search of is called crossed stitches. So I'll see if I can find cross stitches, and I'll come back to you guys. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.